Here, live and direct in the building,
Up and running.
Yeah, I forgive thanks for that.
Right,
Give
that's
thanks,
so. Right, that's so. Big up
Really?
Peter.
Peter, what go on? We not sick of shame.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
I'm just seeing a big S for social media. What's up,
That no sound
PB?
safe. That no sound safe.
Well, go on,
Of course, speaking of
Bradbo.
that, big up Peter Bradby. Yeah, don't know. I must sort things out as we speak. You know what I mean? Making sure
Why you
everything
do that,
good
Pop?
on YouTube. And of
See
course,
it now.
all the persons locked in. Once again, we say good evening. And of course, big up to DJ Kemar, engineer for this evening too as well. You don't know. You know,
Big up
Shreps
yourself,
got-
Kamar. Big up DJ Collision is in the building.
Yeah, man, Collision just passed through a while ago. Yeah, man, Collision at the
Shame,
building
I
too.
like the outfit,
Yeah, big up yourself. You don't know.
The belt there.
Kish,
The belt
Yeah.
there.
Kish, you know me like. At the ear,
Talk
me
to
like.
me.
You know.
Them like the ear.
At the ear, me like.
Alright,
Yeah, me
alright.
like. The outfit
Well
nice too,
set
but
down.
at the ear, me see first.
Ear hold down neat. How you use Gorilla Glue?
Kish, Kish.
No, Pop, not Gorilla
defend the
Glue,
thing.
but Jaja. No, I'm not
defend the thing,
defending
no?
it. Look here, you have women out there, and Gorilla Glue, it's saving them. You know,
Yeah.
they are gluing their stuff down. But the last female I saw using that type of glue, she had to get medical attention. I don't know if you remember that lady
Exactly.
on social media who slick her thing
The
all
whole
the way
scalp.
down.
Yeah, man, the whole scalp, everything get glued.
Look here, Jaja.
You know what I mean? But
But big up yourself, you don't know.
so Kish, you not reveal where you use it. I mean,
No, you know. Sometimes Victoria didn't reveal her secret,
Oh, okay.
and it's billions she making.
Yeah,
so who
yeah,
knows? You may
yeah.
just have a little kish in the bottle that you can purchase for your wife.
All right,
Wives.
All right.
Yeah, and
All
sort
right.
it out. But you don't know. It's just the pre-birthday settings and thing.
Look here,
so,
no, man. Me say you couldn't
Right?
wait, man. Just wait for we, no, man. Wait for we, no.
All right, wait, but
Me
you
know your
you
season
from
still.
October 1, right?
Yeah,
the
me know-
strawberry season
no.
been loading.
No, correction. From January you talk about October 24.
No, not do me that. You know, so my son born January 1.
Yeah,
and daddy
that's it.
January 6.
Yeah.
So I have to give them times.
No.
You know, I'm not really take January for myself.
All right,
right?
so you see after we pass January 1 and then we go January
Yes.
6, you see
Yeah.
from the 7th October 24 you deal with it now.
Well,
Yeah, but we soon reach there, so we
look
soon
away.
reach there. So. Yeah, we soon reach
not
there. So.
really.
You know what I mean? You can't
you
go
wanna-
around it, you know what I mean? Me talk about August to from them time there, so no feel
But
no
no,
way.
like
yeah.
bag of extraness.
Yeah,
I just
All
pop alone
October, me
really
still talk about
pre-February.
August, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I
Mark,
mean?
no, stop it.
Yeah. I'm
Stop
pop
it
right
right
now,
now.
pop the February right now. Me can't tell you that.
Yeah,
Up can the February.
Him the me I tell him the February.
No, February they're around the corner,
Which
see.
corner? People?
Where is
Where
the
Queen?
Where's the Christmas card? Run the Christmas card. That's what.
Sure. Then I all pop button ups and needs. So today I walk
Hey, Kish, me tell
on.
you this, man. You know, say pop pass through a little event before.
Yeah.
Yeah, me know more tell you more about it later.
You know,
still.
we just a forward from one wedding of Sanders go do a wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Because I
Yeah.
see your button all the way up to
Yeah,
your neck.
when you tell a person them say do a wedding, you have to tell them what you're doing because you don't want them feel like
Yes,
you
you don't want
to feel like you
officiate
were
the wedding.
the-
you
Yeah, I
know?
went to
The
play.
groom.
Yeah.
I went to play at a wedding. Cause you know, say we are DJ, we do all kind of events.
Right, not just one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if
versatile
I
them
get
way there.
married, you can call me.
Yeah, if them a get baptized,
You can call me.
yeah, Chanel Muir can link. You know what I mean? Yeah, you understand?
And we do all
Why?
kind of corporate events and
Yes,
stuff there.
yes.
Well, you know, Pop, that is very good that you're able to flip it. You know, you're
Yeah.
not just a lollipop. Sometimes you go out and you're pop, sometimes you're lolly, and sometimes you're lollipop altogether. So I guess today you're just pop,
And sometimes
Sir Pop,
my viral god.
Yeah.
right? And we don't even reach Kerio yet.
Yeah, we don't reach there, so you understand? But yeah. So Kish, all about things are going on this, you know.
Look, well, let's just get into the dish with the most talked about topic.
Yes.
Police have released the name of a man from Prospect, Hanover, that they believe can assist them with the probe into the suspected murder of social media influencer Slickiana, whose given name was Anika Townsend. I know that's that story in particular, Mac. A lot of persons are talking about it. It was just so heart-rending. I'm not sure if you saw on social media how the videos actually made its way on the platform. I can just imagine how her family is feeling. I mean, it's just gruesome to look at, and persons share that in the space. And you know how it is in social media. Things just basically live in that viral realm. So, you know, sending love and light to her family, that's just really rough for anybody at all.
Absolutely.
To look at and just to see, you know, like your child, your sister, your aunt, like just your mother, just her last moments like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, you know, we got some information earlier on today that her mom and as well as her aunt identified her body earlier on today. But based on what you're saying, Kish, you know, it's something that you would not want to. And I know a lot of persons may say that at first, you know, when they heard about, you know, what had happened as it relates to finding a body, a lot of persons were trying to figure out, you know, whether or not if it was her or any other person. And, you know, that is not even a good enough reason. But several persons were based on some of the comments that I saw, were, you know, trying to send it to as much persons to see if it was really her, based on the persons who they thought would have known her, you know, a certain kind of way. And, you know, like you said, no, you know, sometimes after all of that, no, you know, when it's all said and done, and, you know, that is not really, you know, the type of image that you'd want to remember of her, you know, and I can definitely you know, it leave a bad taste on in terms of persons who are very close, like family and loved ones, and, you know, her son, and, you know, so on, and you know, it's just one of the things that I believe that in this social world right now, and, you know, with everybody having a smartphone and doing videos and posting, some persons are not necessarily thinking about, you know, the way that you just mentioned earlier on, Kish, as it relates to, you know, how one would feel after realizing now that it is actually the person in question, and and the type of video to see now become distasteful and just is not appropriate in it at all. So, you know, it's like you kind of want to you see why they did it, but you're not agreeing, and, you know, they're also not thinking. And then I gather everybody at first was kind of busy focusing on, is it her, is it not? And then, you know, there were even conversations of persons looking at tattoos on social media posts versus tattoos that they're seeing from that vantage point of the video, and just to confirm, you know, so yeah, it's not something that we would really want to remember, because I've met her once, I've seen her a couple of times, and you know, and even if I didn't meet her, to be honest with you, I mean, you know, it's a very gruesome act, and is you know, we're tired of this thing where, you know, we are losing we're losing everybody in general. I mean, in terms of male, female, kids, you know, the elderly. I mean, you know, this is just, you know, a terrible act, and you know, when persons, especially her, let me just make mention of a foreign question being a social media influencer, and a lot of persons, especially females, I knew, you know, would have more or less gone on her page to follow up sometime, because she was like a fashionista, and, you know, would normally do promos for several stores in and around Jamaica, particularly in Kingston. And you know, a lot of persons commented saying that it was like they knew her personally because of them being, you know, a part of her
on her feed and watching her information and so forth.
Right.
I saw that too. I saw that as well. And, you know, like Tommy Lee Sparta was one of the entertainers who was actually, you know, vocal. He shared a photograph of her along with the message, stop the violence against women.
Yes.
And in the caption, he's saying that, you know, karma is real almost. You know, you can't just go around hurting good people and expect, you know, not to face the penalty.
Yes.
So, you know, he's among the many social media users who are actually speaking out as it relates to this mark. And then the fact that the bodies of two women were found on Friday.
Yes.
One in St. Mary, and then the social media influencer Slickiana in Montego Bay with St. James. Persons are just saying, what is going on? And even today for 1 o'clock, like a lot of persons shared that they feel fearful, like this is not the Jamaica that they're used to. And, just with everything that is happening, one policeman shared today that he's scared to go and empty his trash. That's just the sort of thing, because so many people are being targeted right now. And then the truth is, we can't live our lives in fear.
Absolutely. And just to add with what you said, Kish, I mean, we also understand that this person who is now, or who they want to question as a person of interest, also follows her, and she also follows him as well. So
you mean via social media platforms?
Via Instagram, to be even more specific. So this is interesting, and we allowed to the investigation to proceed and continue to update our listeners as it relates to this. But this clearly, and when we say this, is there have been like photo comments where they're actually, both of them are interacting under the comments. So a lot of persons are saying that, hey, there was a friendship, or she knew this person in particular. But
I know the police, they didn't say exactly, they just said that this person in question can help with the investigation.
Yes.
So,
and I know a lot of persons are saying, but
people will speculate, you hear somebody's name being mentioned, but I think what is clear with what the law enforcement officials did this time is that the person is not a person of interest, but can assist with their investigations.
Right.
So really hope that this person will come forward, because oftentimes, depending on the nature of a crime, you may feel that some people are fearful. They don't want to come forward. They don't want to share or give any information, because what the outcome can be, and people will talk, and that's why some people sometimes remain tight-lipped after certain situation, which we're not encouraging that, because if we really want to take back Jamaica and take it from criminals and live freely, we have to end it now by not being conveniently silent. So we each have a role to play as citizens as well.
Absolutely, I agree with that 100%, definitely. It's just a sad,
it is
gruesome killing of these females in recent times, and several other persons.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the Chinese businessman. There was a policeman who was murdered as well in the line of duty.
There's so many persons.
Yeah,
and this is this continues to go on. I mean, even for previous weeks before that, several other persons as well. So I mean, we need to really stop, and it starts with every single soul, every single person. I mean, just playing their role. Now is not the time to really, to have a fugitive. Now is not the time to know something and not say. And, you have to just also, be aware of the persons who are around your surrounding and your space too as well, and you can't just quick for just trust everybody, and anybody, So things are not the same like it used to, and
no, times change. Dread, man.
We
dread.
We can't be too careful, even the ones who are careful, sometimes situations happen, so it's just unfortunate.
What else is in the dish?
Yeah, so I mean, moving right along, I wanted to touch a little bit on the squash situation as well. With what was happening over there in Lauderhill. That was in Florida, of course, earlier on this week, and several persons continue to give different sides, even on social media. Kishima, we see where persons are making different comments on this matter, and officially, Squash and his team, I mean, based on up until What's the Scoop time, there's no address of the incident, or whether or not if it is that he's okay. But according to different sources, we understand that he was somewhat involved or grazed or whatnot, allegedly. So,
because I know the speculations continue to swirl, and then his name is swirling around in the process. But I guess until we have that concrete evidence, and if it's a situation like that, hopefully he will use even the same online medium to address it. Sometimes when people are going through a tough situation like that, and we're not sure if it is true, but we really, hope that he recovers if that is the case.
Yeah.
And, we can get some more resolve, have the situation resolved. But I'm following the story as well. I know in Florida, like law enforcement officials, they have not, up to WTS time, they didn't release the name of the men, and they didn't release the name of the person who was shot and went to the hospital for treatment.
No, they did
not.
not.
Right. So we're following that up closely as well to see what's going on. But we know the Jamaican circle in Florida is very tight.
And
very small, so fly pitch over here, so it reach back a yard and everybody know what's happening. But we're on top of this and we'll keep you posted.
And the police of the Lauderhill are still investigating, so more information to come.
Facts.
Yeah. What else in the dish?
Also in the dish, Mac, I don't know if you have seen this, but I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw where dancehall entertainer Lisa Hyper, she went live, and in her video, she accused her dad of hitting her in the face. And while talking, while she was live, she was saying that she is afraid of him. And she also mentioned that what happened the last time, she didn't want that to happen again, making reference to she was taken to a facility where she was given an injection for mental illness. So a lot of information coming out in that one video clip that ended abruptly. So, we're following that story as well. That is something happening. We're also following Lisa Hyper's page. We have reached out to her. We haven't gotten any concrete information yet, but we do know that she actually went live. That short snippet her live is still up.
Yeah,
and we just really hope that everything is okay in that regard.
We hope so. I mean, we understand that there might be situations in the past that, where it is said allegedly that she suffers from depression. And in the life, of course, she mentioned she was in a particular address and she was telling persons exactly. We also understand that somebody updated, not quite sure of how how the source is, whether or not if it is that we should actually say it, but according to what they're saying is that she's at a facility like you mentioned earlier on as well, Kish, and she's being taken care of. But we keep you posted on that as it relates to what was going on with Lisa Hyper. In other news, on a more brighter level, we understand that the EP is scheduled to be released from Skeng. And we're looking forward to this EP. It's called Beast of the Era. And
ouch.
That sound like say, we're going to get some things on it. Beast of the Era is the name of Skeng's new EP. I'm not quite sure whether or not if all the content will be able to be aired, but for sure we'll definitely take a listen. One thing we can tell you though, that his Protocol Part 2, which features Tommy Lee Sparta, has amassed some 1.2 million views on YouTube to be exact. So Skeng continues to be one of the top streaming acts in terms of dancehall for this year. So we keep you posted, but the EP should be interesting. He posted the cover art on his page earlier on this week as well. So we're looking forward to that.
All right, Beast of the Era.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we have the dish out the way, it's time for the big ups and the burnouts. Kicking things off with DJ Lolly to the Pop. What's your big up this week, Pop?
So this week,
big up the wedding cake.
No, so last night we got on party down at Priory, South Beach Priory.
Yeah.
See a little youth down there juggle named DJ Shane.
Yeah.
Him all a good vibes.
Yeah.
Bad? If you're a little youth, I say him bad.
Nice.
So big up the DJ there.
DJ Shane. I wonder where him come from, Priory side?
Think I down civilized side.
Yeah, civilized Priory. Yeah. So
we all a good vibes last night.
Yeah, and when Lollipop say all a good vibes, as a next DJ.
DJ is a DJ.
Yeah, and that's
look,
a good
not only
look
that, but it is a great big up that Pop as a DJ can see a rising DJ as well and reach out to him and say, yo, you're doing well, because these are things that, motivate each other. Who knows? DJ Shane will perhaps never forget that moment.
Of course. Sure. Right there. So.
Look at Pop influencing.
Then I said, come on. But like that, it genuine. Because you know,
It
say some
is.
selector wouldn't do that too.
No, that is
So,
true.
yeah, man, a real thing. Some
man,
selector,
some
you bad and
selector,
them no
nah,
want, them
tell you
they
when
want
they play
to.
good, you know.
Yeah, them they want talk. As a
We
matter of
say,
fact,
them
when they
profit copy a set.
Like them think that I gotta take away something from them.
Yeah, when I must say,
That was a big move,
yeah,
Pop.
yeah, man, right there. So, we are big up, Kish.
I just want to big up the real good citizens of Jamaica who want to see better for the country and, just consistently doing the best that they can. We just want to pour out and big up to them people there who want good and not just want good, but do the right thing.
Right there, so. Nice, big up that. I like that.
Yeah, man. What's the big up, Mark?
All right, my big up for this week. Guess what I want? I just want to big up a colleague and a friend. Her birthday come up Monday. Kishima, don't know if you know her, but her name is Kishima Francis. And, I just want to wish her all the best. I mean, we love her very much. She's a wonderful person. And, of course, we know her for years.
Gosh,
you know what I mean?
Mark.
So, we just want to say enough big up. And you don't know, so when the day comes, just know, say more love and more blessings. And I know your family, your husband, your son, everybody around you are going to make sure say you're happy on the day there.
I'm set.
Thank you so much, Mark and Pop.
Right, that's so. So
I'm collecting gifts, though.
Right, all right. So what we are doing? We are doing virtual
No.
gifts. What we are doing?
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I
man.
really appreciate
Right,
it.
that's so. So you don't know. You're big up that. You know what I mean? Right through until
Alright.
Monday.
Right. Well, just done some broops Monday.
12 a.m. 12 a.m. The next day, the 25th, it stopped.
No, Wednesday to stop. Wednesday.
All right, cool. All right. Me can't get 2 extra day, them. No worries.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man,
so me
everything
plug
good.
right out,
Yeah, man.
offsetting.
Right, no wrong. Everything good.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Soak.
So now we have the big.
Hey, but I big up the soak now, man.
All right.
Soak.
Make it soak.
Soak. Good.
Yeah. So now we have the big ups out the way. Time for the burnout. Pop, what's the burnout this week?
Now this week, want to burn out some female. You bring them out,
Yeah.
and they must snap themselves alone. They must snap a food. A you pay for them going at the venue
Them like get a snap.
or the place. Them just a snap themselves like a them alone come.
Them do a
Pop, what reach
360.
you? No, Mark,
I don't really
make Pop
mean,
talk to it. What
I
reach
don't
you,
mean,
Pop?
Kishima,
Are we
I
a
just things
reason?
I'm
Look
saying.
here. What reach you?
But them
I
just,
just things we
them-
say,
not even a hand. No hand.
nothing.
No hand, no shoulder.
Them not even tag you?
Sometimes you should ball your neck in the camera. and when you see, when you look on them status, them no post a video. there.
Yes.
Yeah. So, a man fi bring you out,
Yeah.
and you snap yourself alone.
How much it cost you overall?
And I mean,
Yeah.
when me see it happen.
Yeah, but like
No,
at
Pop,
a
not
top
me for
restaurant,
you,
no.
Pop. It happens to the best man.
Run up-
Yeah.
A piece of
one
food, go on.
incident me see happen to Biggs all there.
Yeah.
My virgin.
Yeah.
Not big,
Yeah.
Biggs illusion.
I never know. Maybe at some point,
Probably
maybe
it
you
reach him
big
too.
stuff.
Look here, big. It only now gonna do that to Big Zero.
Yeah, because I said,
But me
you
see
know,
Biggs bring a female go to a hotel and the
Hotel?
female just be a picture herself. She take off she put on her bikini and she
everything.
not going to the pool all now.
And
She
Biggs
just
in
a
a pool
snap
of weight.
her- Biggs in a pool of weight on her. She just a snap herself and be a picture put on Instagram.
None with
And a
Biggs.
Biggs pay for all of that.
So Biggs not get a one post.
So how Biggs feel?
Him feel a weird, that's why him come tell me and
And a
I
Biggs
know
feel
you
a
tell
weird
we.
feel.
and a Biggs bonafide.
I don't know if I'm bonafide now, but I must if you carry
Yeah. And
And I-
spend how much day, don't spend the weekend.
a weekend, two
Yeah,
days.
yeah, because you know the hotel now to get a
But me I
one
tell you,
night.
say,
you know.
I'll know Biggs and get a picture with the girl.
And
she
Biggs
just
want
snap
a picture.
herself
He
right
want a,
through.
because suppose Biggs no want a picture.
Him want a picture.
You see that no?
So why him never
So-
just ask for your pic? The time
him
him
not
take a
get
push in him
same
neck and
kiss in the ear,
them
same
something.
get him pushing neck and everything, man.
Yeah,
and-
but that's what
Yeah.
me said. Like that's just so crazy. If you want a pic,
But-
just to
No,
make
man,
But
put
the
no.
a
man no
pic.
need fi, him not supposed to
yeah,
ask.
if him carry you got the hotel, him not for force you
But,
the neck.
but me not obligated for snap with him.
How we are say?
Then the voila, then him
So
create
with
the
the rule
moment.
book say, me never get no rule book.
No,
If
no
me
rule
snap,
book.
me a snap.
A principle and a rule book. We are
What
well a vibe.
principle in it? Me not see the
So,
principle in that. If she want to take a photo herself, that's what she's doing.
but if it was our girlfriend, she reached and snap her
Exactly.
already.
You hear the
Exactly.
crucial thing where Pop say?
Yeah.
He doesn't believe that is Big's personal. So
No,
ultimately,
I'm not sure.
You're right. So that uncertainty.
No, but Big Sam
Pop.
good with it.
Yeah.
Remember, Big Sam good with it,
Hold
you
on,
know.
Mark. You see that uncertainty? The
Yeah.
woman saved Biggs.
No.
No,
Look at
man,
it
Big
that
Sam
way.
one post. Big's one the post.
Biggs one the post.
So
Biggs need
everything
to make
good.
up in mind.
I'm see it happen all the time.
Acho.
You carry a female at
So,
a
Pop,
restaurant.
how you fix those types of situations when you're in it?
How me fix them? I've never been in those situations. No. I just see it happen to people.
So them never post a lobster and a shrimp and a
I
post.
just post the food alone.
And
Like,
post.
who want you go to the restaurant?
Well, I no tag all the restaurant to that.
Anytime you see a girl post food alone and post herself alone at some fancy place, she and a man did it.
Yeah, man.
Pop, that is not true.
More time
Yeah,
the man
tell
make,
you.
more time the man make a one talk in a video, she just mute the
Mute
whole-
it. I don't know if you stop them something
oh
there.
my God.
We stop them thing there.
Pop,
better-
but you
it
need to
better-
speak up.
You better
You need
you
to
snap
speak
the
up.
man in it and then post it and make him alone can see it. Better you do
Because
that.
that's what
No, I
you
too
do.
much work that bad. I thought too much
No,
work.
but you better she do that.
Pop, that's what you do.
No.
Come again.
Alright, Kish, who you about on?
Oh my gosh, look, Papa will make me lose my bono, Jaja. But you know, we just finished the weekend, you know, you have a lot of events.
Yeah.
One bono them people that will go to the events, go to the party, stand up in at the party the entire time,
Yeah.
and then just say the party boring. When in truth,
And
them
them.
boring.
Achoo.
Them don't have no vibe, but them come out and I say, yo, fire for this and a bun this and a bun that, and
You know,
them
something
not
like
no
that bun
vibe.
out there. I like that bun out there, you know.
Burn out, man. If
Yeah,
you go
man.
out to have a good time, have a good time.
Have a
And
good
having
time.
a good time don't necessarily mean that
Yeah.
you're gonna drink until you fall on your face.
Yeah.
But you just go out and you have a good time.
So-
you go
so-
out to have a good
so
time,
Kish,
so you just party.
I want to ask you something on the
Ask
bun
me,
out,
Mark.
you know. Here we go now. So what about like the female now where you're supposed to go out and have a good time and them a snap. Like the whole night them a snap. Them
But that's them having a good time, because I've
Nah,
done
sir.
that before.
no, just a snap for the whole night.
Mark, you know when me a snap, me a snap.
Yeah, but you a snap and you a party in between and you have a drink and you have a little vibes. But them just a snap like I take angles.
Yeah, that's something.
And
there.
for them, for who knows, for them,
Yeah.
that is them having a good time. That is them capturing the moment.
No, them could have stay home and snap.
No, the lighting I got different,
Them
so
coulda
you know
go in
have
a them bathroom.
the atmosphere. So them go out and them snap.
All them something they are born after, you know.
That's
burn
not
off.
a burn
Yeah,
off.
burn off.
A burn
Look
off
here,
that,
it's
you know.
their phone to each his own. If you want to snap, snap.
Suppose are you buy the phone.
Snap same way. After you don't own it, you bought it for the person.
Yeah, but you don't do. I mean, everything in moderation. I feel like
We
if you-
don't get too technical
no, man,
now.
if you go whole a vibe, you know, load the phone. You do look two snapping here and there, but nobody the whole night. You just have the phone there and a snap. So no, sir.
I mean, I'm not saying if you go out with somebody, you're going to be antisocial, you just spend the entire time
Then that me I
snapping.
tell you.
But if you're out with your friends
Yeah.
and snapping is what you're about, and when you're snapping, you're having a good time, then
Yeah,
that's fine.
no,
to
if you
each
have
his
fun
own.
and you snap, yeah, but if you just stand up and
Because you
just
do
snap,
have some people who go out and they don't necessarily have to dance to enjoy the party. Them go out, them have a one drink, and them just a watch and a take in the vibe and a watch everybody else and them have a good time.
You know, so
then
you
you
have some
those
female-
who go out and them just stand up stiff and don't have a good time and complain,
And then
while
you-
other people had a blast.
and then you have those who go and snap 2 times and then them say them ready. Cause that them go there far. Just with 2
Mission
little snap and 2
accomplished.
little posts.
Them go just
Yeah.
go for show so them did the other
Yeah,
party.
yeah, and them gone. Yeah, I mean.
So why it vex on us so?
I know
Especially Pop.
It no really vex
Like
me so much.
there
but,
she snapped food and don't tag him.
To be honest with you, me see even last weekend, me see it a number of different times where
And
like,
you will see
like
that
the party
because
have
guess
one
what?
wow, and when you look every like majority of the people, everybody have a good time, and then you have a little one person where you know every time you look around, are them there beside you? It's just snapping. So one time you look like all them boyfriend and say, you can't put it again. You can't put it on the phone. you just plan for snap for you all night. So you No, a real thing. I mean, some believe say, you can't have a little social media time
where snap with caution.
Yeah, man. Not even with caution, man. Just,
but take moderation.
It to moderation is the word what we prefer to use. You know what I mean? Just do it and really know, say, you hold your vibe. You know what I mean? You and your man go out, you and your man go a vibe and thing, and you and your friend them will a vibe. But you don't spend the whole night just a snap and I get angles. You understand?
The whole night me a snap and get angles.
No, man, not too much, man. Too much, man. We're leaving a party.
You know where the real burnout comes in? Yeah. Those people who ask you to take a photograph and you're spending almost your entire time taking a pic of the person. You can't find the angle, and every photo you take, them don't like it, and them ask you to take it again.
That too. Because you were going one time when it was film, you'd have to work with the amount of film you have. Now, people just take 1,000 pictures and then choose 2.
Big up to Byron Shaw. Byron Shaw said, look here, I would find ways to full joy myself. And if that includes snapping whole night, snap away.
Byron, there's a male that said that. The male them not two do that. Them we go one, man, we go sub a man say ropes and do him like a 1-2 snap or 2 little thing.
A man we make all 20 snap in a one night. I mean, it depends. If your sound come on.
Uncle Papa Lord do them thing there.
Video right through, man.
No, but Pop, why you video right through and stay quiet like it's just a female thing?
Papa video all night.
Right through the night, video.
No, like if me feel like, me like he's an occasional person. So, me just, probably if me feel like say, alright, me do a 2 snap and, or a 3 snap and I that. And possibly, but me go out and still not do that. Because, I really me not feel like say, me if miss the reality of what it is. More enjoy when me do and when me there and but Pop now, Pop the video is a part of Pop thing, you know what I mean? Pop
big up to Nisha. Nisha Reed says I would snap all night. But hear the difference with me now.
Yeah.
When I snap, I don't post until I exit. So when you see my post at the event and you go to the event thinking that you will find me,
then Kish,
you're not gonna find me.
I like that. I like that.
Because that is how you snap with caution.
I like that. But you have some females now, them a real time, them depend, right away, like the same time, you're gonna know so them the X place. And it's a dangerous thing, because sometimes
it is very dangerous.
You probably reach the party yet, but say you are going Kim in a one green outfit, and Kim they run other part, they say, so you know where to find Kim. You understand? Because Kim posts and done the stories and everything, while you have some persons who at the next day, them go and say, last night, was lit or whatever, say last night it go on. So it more safer. So ladies, nobody with a real time something there too,
snap, save, and then post.
Yeah, man. Go through the picture tomorrow. Nobody go through in nightclub and all that. No, I no time for do that. You understand? Yeah, but me never do my burnout all what I go on still. Me a burnout.
Yeah, what's your burnout?
Yeah, guess what I go on now. So you have some persons who, when it comes on to, like I believe in customer service, and oftentimes when you go outside of Jamaica, experience like, on another level. I mean, not always great, but it's a little bit better. Burn out the people them who, you have the business or whatever you may be, and them a serve you, or them a, you're supposed to a help or assist, and them just a screw up them face. Even some of the cashier them, before you reach them a screw them a frowns. It's like, like I never me make you wake up this morning, I never me make something never go right. You have different persons who, like I was somewhere and I hear somebody said to a cashier, say, why you give me so much attitude? And me make your day so bad or whatever you go through. And really and truly, even before approaching the cashier, her face did really screw up real bad. You know what I mean? And she just deal with everybody like everybody was her enemy and all that. I mean, never like that, So me I burn out the people in my stay. So sometimes they all about all different kind of
facts.
Yeah, you like you sometimes you deal with when you deal with customers and when you work, you must at least a smile or even saying hi, how you doing. You're not obligated to grin your teeth, but I mean, you have to have certain relax your face muscle.
Sociable.
Yeah, relax your face muscle. Nobody looks so tense and just say good evening or good morning or whatever. Simple something. You know what I mean? Burn out them people who feel like say boy, they might get the people them attitude where spend them money. You know what I mean? And you supposed to do your job and you screw up your face. Burn off.
Yeah, man. Real well. Burn out. It's that time. You ready, Mark?
Yeah, man. I'm ready.
All right, we're now going for a break.
Quick and fast. Collision.
Real estate developers, contractors, hardwares, tradesmen, hoteliers. For the widest variety of hardware and plumbing supplies, come to Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing, 7A Ashenheim Road, Kingston 11. Call us at 758-0266. The time by Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing Supplies is
6:51.
Radioland, are you ready?
Internet peeps, are you ready?
Happening right now on the WTS stage, throwback style.
It's all about Cecile.
They say a woman ain't supposed to do what I'm about to do, yeah. But you so fine, boo. Oh boy, I want you, Courtney. I'm not supposed to do what. And I'm turning me now, yeah. Can't help myself, but you're looking so fine, yeah. So can I take you home tonight? Can I take you home tonight? Baby, what you drinking? Anything you like. Put away your money, it's on me tonight. Say, can't believe this club right. Take you to my crib, baby, show you how I live. Oh, what you say, are you in? Are you down for some loving, boy? That's what I wanna give. You wanna lap dance day? Put on a costume and let you take it on my body, hey. I make you feel good day. I know you're gonna like it, so baby, come with me, yeah. So can I take you home tonight? Can I take you home tonight? I'm coming on strong, boy, I hope you don't mind. Can't help myself, cause you're looking so fine, yeah. Concerts we're again, Courtney. Ready for the next track? Dedicated to Courtney right now. No matter what, one thing is a fact, yeah. We got them hits, baby. What about that one, yeah? Youngster grumble up my gangster guy. Kinda chick that'll ride or die. Pull a trigger for you, take a bullet for you. That's just the way I ride. Whoa. Yeah. We got them hits, you know. Boy, no matter what, one thing is a, yeah. I got your back, back, back. Youngster grumble up against the guy. Kinda chick that'll ride or die. Pull a trigger for you, take a bullet for you. That's just the way I ride, Courtney. Youngster grumble up against the guy. Kinda chick that'll ride or die. Pull a for you, take a bullet for you, yeah, 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 yeah. Said a real woman stands beside her man. You hear that, Kishima? Huh. And no matter how hard it gets, she ain't leaving here. No, 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 no. Many come and go, but she ain't going nowhere. No, 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 no. She's sticking. Cool face from Bridget. We're gonna mix it now. Watch out, watch out. Cause if you can't take the good with the bad, then you no love it. Have to stick around and get your feet wet. True love's about to get away with a sweet face. Pull up that. Yeah. Run it. Next track, cool face. Boy, I'll do anything as long as I've got. Na 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 na. Anything, anything, oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Hey, boy, I gotta tell you this. You got me falling down your precipice, I never expected it. But you shot me like you bit it. I was thinking I'm a gangster girl. I never saw the man to turn my world for you. Came and changed it up, I know, but one could feel, oh, I feel. Make up your bed and clean your house for you. Press your clothes for you, spend my money for you. Accept your baby mother and your pink too. Because, Gavin, when a girl loves a man, she did everything to make him feel right. Him ever wish I make a man. Hot girl become houseman. When a girl loves a man, she only happy if him alright. She ain't stop, but I know don't hear it. But one could feel, oh, I feel. Hey, make up your bed and clean your house. you, press the clothes for you, spend my money for you, accept your baby mother, yeah, me too. Cause I love you, baby, and I'll accept this real love that you brought me. You brought me, yeah. Said I love you, baby. Keep sending on this true love that you pull. Yeah. Big tune we say catalog. Them thing I will do are Europe. Here, Courtney, you want to come with me next time? Hey, cause life goes on. So when you big up Cassie in the place. Man, I want to find all of the root girl them. Anyway, you're there. I'm on here, big up yourself, Kishima. Where's the rebel accessories? Alive. That's why we know what it goes. My life starts out, me know in a man's stress. Hey, no man stress around here, honey. Over man, cause the life goes on. So we no worry then. If you gotta leave, back your bags and go on. Man, don't have to find God maker. Hey, stress over man, cause come in, Kishima, roll in. Hot girl thing, born with it. That's why we know what it goes. My life's too short. We know in a man relationship, you know I mean. Over no man, me not sit down and cause a million more I take set. Hey, but too confident and independent. Don't worry about pass me a breathing present. I get the press, Kishima. Cause me a 10 out of 10 when I feel insecure. Nah, drop the swagger and me know this for sure. Nah, lose no weight become a balance. One gone, 10 more, one at me door. You think me do the mash up a little bit, I think I know me thing is like to me born. Too blessed to be stressed, yes, to work hard again. 99 problem, man, I know one of them. Hey, me life's hard, pooh. Me know in a man. Bad girl thing. When my ex-boyfriend, you don't see I'm a fan. What the ex-man them there? When my ex, big up Christopher Martin, anyway, there. I'm a friend. Just single and you're sexy, mama, see you. Your body can't done, girl, give me a. Put your hand on your body, pat it up. Cause it can't done. We're not just over, sorry. Man, I did over my body, say them on it. Hey, so it up and give them a. Cause it can't done. Become a can't done. My body can't done. Ex-boyfriend gone, but I cannot come hotter than ever, much better. More fun, single again, I'm happy. Now I'm a girl that you would put up. Boyfriend a history, but you're still up. Hey, you're hot, miss girl, you have it tough. Love it. Girl, if you're single, I just say, mama, see you. From your body can't done, girl, give me a. Put your hand by your body, sit up. Cause it can't done. When you're just over, it's sorry. When I did over my body, see them on the
No, sir, Cecile.
Right?
Cool, no, Cecile. Hi, Cecile. Big up yourself anyway, there, Cecile. You don't do the trips.
Always, for real.
Yeah, man.
And on that note, that we're on the brink.
Absolutely.
Do we have a sig
we have
again?
a quick time signal. We're going to take it right now.
Reggae radio station, rocking to the nation.
The time on IRIE FM is
a minute to 7 o'clock.
Remember, you can catch us every Saturday. Courtney Mac kick things off 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. with the breakfast party.
Then Kishima steps in at 1 to 2 p.m. Beer scoopings and shellings. You see?
Woot. And 6:15 to 7 o'clock, we link up with a WTS throwback performance until we can invite the people again.
You know,
right?
I can't wait. All
right. Until such time.
Yeah, them time.
But big up to the entire team. Big up to Peter Broadband keeping social media connected.
Big up to DJ Kemar. Big up to DJ Collision. And guess what?
And big up yourself, DJ Lollipop.
Right, that's so. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm Courtney Mac. We see you next week, same time, same place. Kishima, have a great day on Monday.
I will. Thank you so much, Mac. The big A is up next.
We out.